Hey there, Scorpio. This is Angie with Feisty Butterfly Tarot. Today we're doing a general reading for October, early October, for your sign of Scorpio. We're going to see what's going on. We'll look at 3 things that are currently happening, 3 things that are coming towards you, and 3 bits of advice. And this is meant as a general reading for the collective of Scorpio. So if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Take what does and leave the rest. Okay. Okay, this is such a colorful deck, very, very vivid and beautiful. All right, currently we have Judgment card, then the 9 of Wands, and then the 2 of Wands. So Judgment is all about being true to yourself, finding what it is that's a priority, being in your higher self. Maybe not overly harsh on yourself. Sometimes you might be harsh on others because you are being harsh on yourself, and it might not actually be necessary. Take a good look. What puts you in your higher self? Number 9 is taking a stand, the battle worn, the weary, the I'm tired. A lot of us are facing that right now. You've stood your ground, you've held firm, but you're tired. And it might be that there's one last stand or one big thing to do with passion, family, career, inspiration, projects, things like that that you have to take a look at. You might not be through it yet, okay? The 2 of Wands is saying, really making a choice here. Where is your world? Is your world out there and beyond and needing to grow a little more and expand? Is your world at home something that you need to attend to, whatever's on the home front? You're at the crossroads. This is a place where you have to kind of stand and make some choices. So that's what's currently happening. What's coming towards you is the Empress. Now the Empress is all about abundance, fertility, creativity, things moving forward, growing, but having a time frame. It's not instant bam bam change. No, it's growth. It takes time. It's plentiful. It's a good growing thing. It's lush, fruitful, abundant. It's just really a fertile time where everything is coming up in a great way. This speaks to Mother Earth, to motherhood, to creating and birthing new things, and it can be projects, it can be other than the physical for sure. This also speaks of, and this is in reverse, and I'll tell the reverse warning on this. I don't read all reverses because generally what the tarot has is on point, but the caution on this is to say a mismatch. This card is about the perfect pairing, whether it's a business agreement, whether it's a kindred spirit, a soulmate that might not be your partner, but a soulmate like a friend. These are the things that are perfect partnerships, that are blessed, a handshake, a meeting of the minds that's equal. Equal things are being brought forward. It can do with commerce sometimes. This was in reverse, and the caution on it is make sure that both parties are bringing equal there. Make sure you're not over-investing in somebody that's not willing to invest in you equally. If you have a partner that is investing in you equally, such as a spouse or a friend, that investment is important and needs to be honored, even if there's times where things seem a little rocky. Even if you disagree in principle on things, it doesn't mean you can't be great friends or achieve the same overall goal. So bear that in mind. Next out is the Fool. This is the beginning of something, the starting of something. You've got the Empress on one side, the Fool on another. So you're beginning something new that's a creative project, and there's a partnering going on. So make sure that it's an equal and balanced partner, and that you both have the same goals in mind to begin with, and then move forward. A 2 and a 2 here. So good to see that. Very good to see that. All right, next out, what's coming at you? It looks like turbulence. This isn't my favorite thing to tell you. I'd rather have these up here than coming at you. FYI, not the end of the world. But looks like you're going to feel like you're a little stuck in a situation you don't want to be in. This is the 8 of Swords, and if you look close on how it's depicted here, it's just a little sliver of that rope that needs cut. Just a little tiny sliver. But you're feeling stuck, and you're really freer than you think you are. You have more going on to your advantage than you think, but right now you're trapped in your own head, trapped in your own thoughts, and feeling like you're stuck and things are not moving as fast as you want. There's a sense of impatience. The next out is the King of Wands. This is a very fiery element, the ability to make things happen, the ability to get things going and manifest. This is also somebody that might not be paying attention to enough of the grounded details, but just is like idea, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. And in the king state of this, they're able to take all those inspirational ideas and put them to work, start working with them. So be cautious on that. If you've got somebody there that's good at helping you get your idea off the ground, look for that person. They might help you out of this stuckness energy. And the next out, you have the Five of Cups. And this one's a bummer because you have 2 cups standing and 3 that are spilled. And this is again where a shift in perspective is necessary. You're focusing on what's spilt and what's lost. You're grieving something, but there are still 2 remaining. And the remaining ones are flourishing. So this is a time where there needs to be allowed grief or sorrow or sadness, and then moving forward. There's a path out of there to happier times. So if you look at that one, this is the 8 Coins Tarot. And 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful imagery. Let's take a look and clarify some of this lower row. Yeah, we'll do that with this. This is just standard writer. We're going to clarify a little bit of what's going on in this lower row, and then maybe we'll take a little bit of here. So this is in the realm of advice. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. We have the Lovers card. The Lovers is all about choices, balanced choices, and this is advice. This is what's coming out. So the Lover originally was about making a choice and understanding duality. This is definitely something you're going to have to learn compromise. You're going to have to learn balance. You're going to have to learn what makes this dynamic work, even though it might not be exactly the same. What's the yin yang here? What's going on with that? That needs to be honored and respected if you're going to be able to move forward and grow. That's a pretty straightforward, wow. Okay. I wouldn't spend much time lingering in the past. I would definitely spend time focusing more on this middle row. Let's take a look and see. Ooh. Okay. All right. You have the Five of Pentacles. You might be feeling like there's lack. This might be the shadow side of you want to do things and create things, but you don't know how. You might be feeling separated. The Ace of Swords, to do with truth. This is a new truth, a new way to move forward, a new way of thinking. And then you have just the Ace of Pentacles. This is to do with tangibles. Again, a new thought and a new resource, a new gift. So even though you might be feeling this a little bit, and you might even feel it here, it could just be this contrast. It could be this test in patience. Seems like that would be the case. Try and be in your higher self. Shift your thinking a little bit about what's going on, even though it feels difficult and it feels rough. Focusing so much on how hard it is doesn't help you get through it any easier. Bummer, but true. But really, overall, I think this is quite good energy coming at you. Quite good. All right. Let's look for one final piece of advice, if we can. Or two. Or 2. Oh, okay. Judgment again, and the Star. So the Judgment, we talked about how it can be to do with overly harsh judgment, but it also can be choose your higher self. Do what feels right and gets you in alignment. Do what keeps you authentic with your own self, okay? And then the other thing is the Star. This is about pausing and taking a time for healing, for second chances, to look, even though you have limited light, there is light above trying to help you and guide you. So look for that guidance. There is reason to hope. So that's fabulous. I love that. All right, that's what I've got for you, Scorpio. It's going to get a little bit better. Hang in there. Take care. Bye-bye.